As you pull out of the Phoenix, the rain starting to pitter-patter off the windshield of the land speeder as Raven begins to drive and hover out onto the landing platform here at the spaceport. That's when you see the individual hovering confidently about, I'd say, medium range out and about 30 to 40 feet high in the air. The bright lights from the spaceport seems to shine and almost silhouette him against the landscape, as you can see him holding some type of rifle in his hands. And he's slowly kind of hovering, kind of just flying, approaching at that same height towards the land speeder. I would like you all to roll some initiative for me.
Ooh.
Cool or vigilance?
This is going to be for you guys, vigilance. For him, he's going to roll his cool. And because
there's no difficulty, right? It's just a pure roll.
It's just yeah. This guy
Yeah.
this guy actually has a special benefit that allows him to actually add a little bit to his initiative score.
How convenient.
I rolled really well. Jesus!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Well, nice knowing you guys.
Are we gonna die?
They're
It's been a great adventure.
Takes out a rocket launcher. Boom.
Yeah. It's been an honor traveling with you.
Well, good game, guys.
We can be Force Ghosts together.
Force Ghosts.
Force goes. Let's do it. New campaign, new disc.
Jabroni.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about this. If you guys all die, you guys can become Force Ghosts, and then your next characters can all be visited by your Force Ghost character.
This is great. This is great.
If you kill me, Michael, I will haunt you.
Michael, we just got super cool fan art of Tizo. You better not kill me this.
Yeah, Tizo's.
Yeah,
like a
Tizo
mulligan.
needs to be exempt.
Yeah.
He needs to have plot armor for one episode so we can enjoy the arc.
Yeah.
Tizo needs to survive and be emotionally compromised for the rest of his
Yeah.
story.
Just
Oh, he already
it's
is.
fine.
We lost a lot of good men out there.
He's already emotional.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, folks, here
born emotionally
is what we're going to need to do. So as this individual approaches, they reach into their belt, which seems like some kind of utility belt, and pull out something in their hand. And that's when you
Don't
see
you
a
dare.
quick flick of the thumb, and you
This is a
notice
thermal detonator.
a red beeping from the top
This is a thermal detonator.
as he gets closer and tosses a thermal detonator
No,
right
no,
at the land speeder.
No!
I want to try to lean out and
Can I
catch
do
it. Throw it back.
maneuver check or
Do you have
something?
do you have an ability that allows you to do that, Yeska?
Yeah.
Because technically,
Yeah?
because right now it's his turn, it's not yours. So unless you have something that
Oh shoot.
I said yes, and that's the kind of yes when the teacher asks you, do you have X? And you always say yes. And the reason why I'm still talking is to stall. No, I don't have anything. I got nothing.
So I
So
believe short range for tossing a thrown weapon is I'm gonna say the base is 2 purple. Okay. And because I want to start tonight off with a bang, I'm gonna use a dark side point to upgrade.
With a bang.
I'm gonna upgrade this attack by 1.
Leave my land speeder
I love it. I
alone.
love it.
I think we don't have a land speeder anymore. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna cry. I don't want to lose my land speeder.
We can rebuild it.
I'm gonna murder this man.
Are you
I'm
guys-
going dark.
Are you guys ready for this roll?
No.
No.
Do it.
Here it
I'm
goes.
gonna do it anyway.
Wait, what
Do
is
it.
he attacking? Is he attacking the land speeder?
He's
He is-
attacking
he's
the land
targeting
Okay.
the land
He's
speeder.
just
Gotcha.
He's just chucking
Chucking
a
it.
frag at us.
Yep.
A roof on the
Oh!
Yeah,
So-
I'm sorry, land speeder's just gone.
Oh.
Well, Welcome to Star Wars,
So,
ladies and gentlemen.
So here's
I think Raven's gonna take conflict points because I'm going. They have goaded me into this fight. I am not being disciplined.
Has this
This is
been
Blast
has this
15.
been the most conflicted you felt, Raven, for a while?
Yeah, because I'm gonna murder this man.
Go ahead and add 3 conflict points.
Gladly,
All right.
'cause he's gonna
Yo,
die.
this thing is Blast 15.
So here's what happens. He throws
Okay.
the thermal detonator. You can see that red light getting faster and faster and faster as it's spinning. It hits the ground and then bounces, rolls, and as Raven's like, no, like turning like to try to avoid this, you guys hear the, and then it's like almost like an implosion, then an explosion. It's like, as this massive explosion throws the land speeder up into the air, immediately suffering 21, 2, 3, 4, 5 soakable damage. Breach 1, ignoring any armor that it has. And it's
So,
vicious
is this-
4. So the way this works, since it's going to bring the land speeder to 0, it's going to have an automatic crit on it, plus the triumph, which is an additional crit on the land speeder. So on the land speeder's character sheet, is there a place to do vehicle crits on the land speeder character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what you got to do.
Is there
For
a
the-
button that says totaled?
Because like it has 4 hull
Okay,
trauma. 4.
Currently, right now, it has 0 hull trauma. Okay, and what I need you to do is on that I need you to roll 1 critical with a 40 in the change
Offset.
part, the offset. Roll that first one, and then we'll deal with the triumph. Oh, tails.
You rolled a 2? That's funny.
Oh, he rolled a 2. So
Yeah, roll a 2 plus 40.
That's not so
I
bad.
mean, it doesn't even have guns, so
Yeah. That's so. Well, basically, what I'll roll this is you actually start spinning. So if anybody tries to shoot outside of this, it's going to be an automatic 2 setback.
oh, I understand. Gotcha.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
You mean
nice.
the chip just doesn't explode from like 20 some odd damage on the 4?
Well, we
Okay.
haven't found that out yet because we gotta do the triumph. So now what?
Oh, so now it
happens-
explodes. Gotcha.
Now what you have to do is you have to do another crit, but this time
Oh.
since you have 1 crit already, will it automatically put the 10
I think it
offset?
automatically.
Okay, so
think
you're
it
gonna
automatically does that.
do 40 offset again, and it'll automatically add 10 more, and then we'll see what this critical hit result is.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
Yikes.
even think land speeders have defense zones, so that's actually
Yeah.
not bad. Suffer 2 system strain on it, and it cannot be repaired until the end of the encounter. Yeah, so now
Well.
it's spinning, and you can hear just this of the motors inside, and this thing is just it's failing. It's not going to get you anywhere now. As the hover engines kind of stop, and you're just spinning and gliding, and blue and orange sparks are shooting up from the steel landing pad that you guys are on as it's spinning. Raven doesn't look very happy, guys.
I think I'm going to be sick.
That was his whole turn.
Oh.
It is the first PC's turn.
Can I go?
Are we still flipping through the air?
yeah. Are we still in the car?
The car is on the ground, but it's spinning.
Okay. Yeah. It's like the teacups.
Yeah, right. But yeah, you're
Are we
basically
right side
God.
up?
You're right side up. Yep, you're in the car.
Okay.
Is it a maneuver to open the door and fly out with my jetpack?
I would say it'd be a maneuver to get out of the car, and then a maneuver to fly up. So you'd have to suffer 2 strain to do it.
I'll do it.
Okay, you got it.
That's my strain. 2 strain. Yeah.
Well, Victoria's in chat. She just missed it.
Hello.
Hey, Vic.
Watch me murder a man.
Yeah, he killed our whip. So now we're gonna kill him.
All right. I'm gonna shoot this man.
Okay,
Please.
this guy is adversary 2, so you need to upgrade your attacks on him by 2.
My gosh.
And I would say you're probably did you want to get, you can get within short range of him if you'd like, or you can stay at like a medium range.
Yeah, I want to get as close as possible.
Okay, so your short range is going to be a purple die for difficulty. Do you have anything that would... Right now, it's really raining pretty tough and causing it to be a little bit blurry. So you're probably going to have to add... We're going to add 1 setback due to the weather. Do you have anything that would take that off? Anything that would enhance your ability to be able to see in hard conditions or anything like that?
Is there a helmet on?
I have scanner goggles.
Okay, I'll take it off for your scanner goggles. So you don't have to worry about the setback.
Cool.
But the attacks are upgraded twice.
Yep. So 2 upgrades, 1 purple.
Oh, and they have 1 setback for defense
Oh,
Okay.
as an armor.
For armor, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna also use a light side to upgrade this shit.
Nice. Nice. Apparently this individual did not make a friend of Raven right off the bat tonight.
Ooh. Boy. You know what? I'm really mad. So,
Do it.
just double check something here. Yeah, let's just do my usual. Let's see how this goes. Oh, for fuck!
Oh.
That's a lot of advantage.
Yeah, that's
That
a
is
lot
a-
of
There's
advantage.
a lot of advantage.
shoot his pack.
I don't even know if that would work. Yeah, I'll aim for his pack if that'll work
Okay.
with my advantage.
Let me see something really quick about the jetpack. Roll for that. Security equipment. Oh, you know what? I don't think it's in this book. Can't remember if jetpack was in here. Or
Sounds
not.
like a yes to me.
I'm just seeing if there's any like. Utility belt. Definitely not that.
Do you need the info for it?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the basic info of a jetpack. If you have it somewhere.
Here, I
or-
will show you. That's what I have in my notes.
Okay. Function is still at 1, speed 2, okay. I was just trying to see if it had, like, any kind of protection on it or anything either, too, but it probably...
Oh, like an armor or something?
Yeah, I didn't know if they did, or...
I don't remember.
I'll say with that many advantage, I'll say, yeah, you can hit the jetpack. And if you want to spend all of those advantage to do it, or here, I'll say you can spend 4, because a 4 is about as good as a triumph. So you can spend 4 advantage to hit it and disable the jetpack.
Yes, please.
All right.
And then I will pass one forward to Tizo.
Okay. It looks like as you're shooting and you're firing your blaster carbine towards him, he goes to dodge and he turns himself awkwardly. It doesn't seem like he's as quick on his defensive jetpacking skills as you are, Raven. And when he turns, it actually makes it so your blaster hits the side, and you see it goes, one of his sides of his jetpack goes, and you watch him go, and he starts teetering around in different directions, and actually he releases the jetpack and then rolls down onto the platform. And the jetpack just goes like flying like 40 or 50 feet over in another direction, and you hear a.
Good. There can only be one.
Who did you say you were passing the boost to?
Tizo, and I kind of just fuck him up.
I mean, if you say so.
And in this circumstance, I'm going to say that he is technically prone right now, at about a medium range from the place where you guys are. That brings us to our next PC.
Okay, so if I just wanted to like jump out the window, I don't know.
Here's
Instead
what
of
I'm gonna
opening,
say. Here's what I'm gonna rule.
or can I just?
I'm
Okay,
gonna rule that you guys were unexpecting this, and the windows were up because it was raining.
gotcha.
Did that. Crank it down.
So it'll still take a maneuver to get out of the vehicle. Either
Get
way.
out. Okay.
Yeah, it's
gotcha.
one of those rolling one. Yeah, we've established it. Also, it has a button and it
And
has
it
a
rolls.
mechanical.
And it also-
It has both.
Okay. That just means I can't mark for death. Okay.
It's that cool of a land speeder.
yeah, yeah.
It can do it
Oh,
all.
Sorry, I role played while imagining I was in that.
Hey man, I love that it has both.
I
Well,
think-
it had both. Rip.
I
F in
will.
chat for a land speeder, guys.
F in chat.
I will
Land speeder.
use the maneuver to get out, and then another maneuver to get within short range. Because I'm a medium, right? Is what you said?
Yep, medium. Yeah, so you're moving, using 2
And-
strain to maneuver to short range.
Yeah. So as I get out of the vehicle, I start moving slower, and then start moving faster and faster. Ignite my lightsaber, and I just jump because I'm gonna use Hawk Bat Swoop.
There it is, everybody.
Please take him out. Please.
And
It's the Stone Cold Stunner of Star Wars.
I will
That's
use
exactly it. Oh my god.
I will use a light side
Just imagine
to help.
glass breaking somewhere.
Okay, and because this is a new turn, I'm gonna also use Dark Side. And
Okay. So
you-
that's an upgrade on both, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna upgrade 3 because he has adversary 2, so that's 3
Upgrade.
upgrades.
Okay, so on his. Okay.
And I believe since it's a lightsaber attack, it's 2 purple. It's base.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
Prone doesn't have.
Oh,
sorry,
prone gives you a blue boost,
Cool.
I need a
But-
blue boost from me.
but you also have a setback for armor and possibly a setback for the rain if you don't have anything that would surpass being
I
able
have.
to withstand, these conditions.
Nope. I need another maneuver, so I can't
You got it.
ignore. I can't ignore the setback for armor, and I don't have a thing for vision, so 2 other setbacks.
2 setback. Yep.
Okay, so let me just make sure I have this correct. 3 upgrades on difficulty,
Mhm.
2 black setback die,
Yep.
2 purple,
2 purple.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, and then 1 upgrade for me, and then 2 boost, 1 from the light side, and then 1 from Raven.
That's it.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. The hawk back swoop
So
coming
reliable.
in big.
Can't stop me, Michael.
As Tizo
Coming in
flips
hot
in the
with that
air,
hot swoop.
twirling his double-bladed purple lightsaber back and forth, cutting through the rain, and brings it down upon this guy as he's laying there trying to get back up from losing his jetpack. So that's a total of 6, 7, 8,
10.
9, 10. Here's the strange thing, Tizo. When you come down with your hawkback swoop and you're what usually is like cutting through people like butter, his armor seems to withhold against your lightsaber attack.
Does he have
Like,
Bas-
completely?
Bas- steel? I forget what the
It doesn't-
Mandalorian
it-
steel.
It does hurt him, but he's allowed to apply his soak to this.
Okay.
It's like
Cool.
Beskar or Frick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, because
something.
Beskar steel will stop the
Mando steel,
lightsaber.
yeah.
So he
Huh. Interesting.
applies
Okay.
his soak. He does take damage, as you see him kind of wobble back as he's trying to get up. But that armor held up, and there's just like a black stain on the armor from where your lightsaber came across it. You have 1 advantage. What would you like to spend it on?
I'm up just pass. Oh no, wait. I will use it to heal 1 strain.
Heal 1 strain. You got it.
Yeah.
So after Raven and Tizo, we got 2 more PC slots left.
A question about this armor. Is it just across his chest, or is it in other places?
It's everywhere. He's got like...
Oh, okay.
He looks like he is like suited up. Like, this guy means business, whoever this guy is.
Because I was about to say, it's like, I'll just stab him in his gut.
He's also wearing something on his face. It looks like Rainbow Six, like night vision goggles type stuff.
Cool.
Tactical. Yeah, like this guy looks like some type of professional.
Do I think
this
like
guy.
bounty hunter?
Oh, you definitely think bounty hunter.
That's okay.
This guy makes some money.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it all
I will want to go next.
until I die.
I want to get out of the car, and I will take some strain to maneuver closer.
Okay. So now, right now, you're within
Am
short
I-
range.
All right. When I get within the short range, I will draw my blaster and shoot him.
Okay. Perfect. So it's going to be 1 purple for your difficulty, upgraded twice because of his adversary rating. You'll add
And 1 defense.
1 defense, and since you have vision, enhanced vision with your chiss, I'm going to take the weather vision setback off.
It's for being in the dark, but if you want to, okay.
Yeah. I guess that makes more sense if it's more like just thermal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll add the setback then. But
Okay.
I'm not going to use any destiny points on this one.
Well, I will.
Yeah.
So you can upgrade yours on your side once.
That's your bottom. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to shoot him with my dueling blaster.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah. Nice
House key.
job. Oh, and you forgot to add your blue boost for accurate. Go ahead and roll a blue by itself.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It's accurate 1.
Let me clear everything out.
We'll see if it cancels anything out for you. Nope. Didn't help.
No.
All right, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12 soakable damage.
I hate grenades.
Yeah,
And it's always with the grenades on this planet.
What I'm going to do with that threat is I'm going to say that Yeska, in the process of like running closer, this place is like soaking wet and slippery. So you're having trouble like keeping your foot in. You're going to have a setback added to your next check.
Okay.
I'm going to pass a setback to you. So just keep track of that for next round. All right. He teeters back from taking this shot. Definitely did damage. And we're going to go to Duran.
All right. And if I'm understanding correctly, Tizo's engaged with this guy, and then the others are kind of like short range away, hovering and standing and such.
Yeah, Raven's up above you, about 25, 30 feet. Like,
Yeah.
Within short range. Then Yeska's right underneath her, basically firing at him, while Tizo's right next to him, just like slamming him with his lightsaber.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run right in there. I have to spend some strain and maneuver twice to get in.
Yep, gotcha. Within short range.
And then
now.
Yep. I'm gonna take a deep breath, call upon the Force in order to try to guide my allies to strike more true here.
Okay.
So let's see if I can fire off a battle meditation.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
call upon it. I have to flip a dark side point in order to reach the ones that are in the other, outside of engaged. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna flip a destiny point here.
You're just gonna flip
And
one or
take
both?
some. I only need 1, so I'll take one. One conflict here in order to make that happen. So
Yes.
everybody until the end of my next turn gets 1 added success to everything they do.
1 added success, guys. And also, you take a strain as well for pulling from the dark side there as well, Duran.
Gotcha. I will do that.
As you're channeling
That's
in.
all I can do. End turn.
Very
Yeah.
good. All right.
That'll do.
So you guys feel the force surrounding you, bolstering you, as Duran focuses in on his meditation. And that brings us back to the top of the round with this individual, who is going to use a maneuver to stand in front of seeing Tizo right there. you see him take his hands and kind of just, it looks like he's like, he just flicks something with his thumbs on his hands, and his fists almost kind of like glow with like this little bit of energy.
God.
And he's going to just punch right at Tizo with these fists that he's got.
I do have 1 defense now.
1 defense, okay, so I add
Nice.
a black setback. He actually
Oh,
has...
because you got your robes back?
He actually has a boost because of his headgear. This is a melee, so it's 2 purple dice.
And I will use a dodge incidental to upgrade the difficulty, so I take 1 strain from that.
So the upgraded difficulty is going to be once. Okay.
Yeah.
How am I doing? You know, I got 4 dark side points. I'm gonna spend them. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the attack. So we're gonna give it a good one there.
I feel like we're gonna be flipping these bad boys.
Yeah.
Back and
Every
forth.
turn.
So here he's gonna try to punch with these.
Oh.
And hits. That's 7 points of soakable damage.
Okay. So
Let
I
me-
take 3.
And I need to double check this one thing because I think something's gonna happen here.
Yeah, well, I don't know what this.
But by showing
quality-
your hand, you've showed your hand, and now you know what
I
he's
did
got.
now show my hand. Oh, never mind. Wait, hold on a second. Nope. I know what that does now. Got it. So, and he's going to, with the 2 advantage, is just going to pass a boost to himself because he's the only one that he can pass a boost to in this encounter.
Happy birthday to me.
Exactly. So he comes back and you just get impacted with this right in the chest, Tizo. You try to dodge out of the way, but how much total damage you end up taking from it?
3.
So you were able to dodge most of it. Kind of glances off of you because you can still feel that these are like metal gauntlets that just cracked you in the side, and that is going to end his turn, bringing us back to the first PC.
Want me to go again, or Raven,
I
did
mean,
you want to go?
you're engaged, so you go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Okay. All right. Well, one of my maneuvers, I'm going to do mark for death. So, going to commit
Good
a force rating for that, which gives me 2 advantage guaranteed on the roll,
Plus, you have an automatic success due to Dran's battle meditation.
and that, yes.
Mhm.
And hold on, sorry, I have to read something. All right, and then I'm assuming he has a defense rating, so I'm going to use another maneuver to use precise aim. So I take 2 strain from that,
Okay.
which basically makes it to be. All right, so I take an extra, so I take 3 strain total from this, and then he decreases the target's defense by 1 per strain suffered for the combat check. So I decrease his defense by 1.
Okay, so you wouldn't. So then it would be 0. So you wouldn't add any setback for armor for him.
Basically, yeah. Okay, so dark, or for being raining, that's a setback, correct?
1 setback.
Black,
Yep. 1 black,
2 purple.
2 purple, 2 upgrades.
How many upgrades?
2.
2?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. And I think that's it, because I don't have a boost from anybody. So I think that's it. And I get a guaranteed 2 advantage, so that's 3 technically advantage.
Yeah.
And it's
an extra
your
success.
So
Yep.
I'm going to activate my linked quality twice.
Gonna hit
So
him
it's 8
twice.
points, so 16 total.
16 total.
Yeah.
So these are 2 attacks. 8. That armor is holding up. As you're
Dang
going, you see sparks kind of fly off of it as you hit. He's taking damage. You can see that he's falling back. It looks like he's roughing it. But you're wearing him down. He's still standing though, Tizo. You're surprised by this. Most of the time you come in, you lop some heads off, and it's over. Not with this guy.
Gotcha. Well, that's the end of my turn then.
All right. And that brings us to another PC.
All right, I'm gonna fly up to get in close range.
Okay. Fly a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna upgrade.
Okay. And you know what? Before you get too excited there, Raven, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade too.
Rude! Ugh.
So you get an upgrade of 3 on your attack.
Okay.
But short range is only 1 purple, I believe.
Jeez.
Oh, jamais.
Wow.
Well.
+1. So it's whatever that is, +1.
+1.
16.
9 and 6 is
Oh
15.
no, +3.
+3. Oh.
What?
Raven,
+3 from the quality.
I'll let you go ahead and describe how you take this guy down.
Calm. Dedication.
This
This is the way.
He's gonna say
This
conflict.
is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. This is for my ship, and I give him a third eye.
I'm going to say, because you described it that way, with that threat, you destroy his goggles that were on his face as they go into several pieces and go flying off his head. As Tizo, you watch that blaster shot go right over your shoulder, hit this guy in the face, and he does the back and slams onto the landing pad. And you guys are out of encounter.
Quickly de-ignite my lightsaber.
Yeah. You can kill any people, any
That back in.
all that. I'll check the guy's pulse.
What was that?
He's got a hole in his head.
Yeah.
Check his pulse. See, make sure he's really gone.
Make a medicine check.
I'm going to
Shoot him one more time for
reload
good measure.
my pistol.
We'll call this a simple medicine check. That means you don't add any purple dice.
Oh, okay. How could this possibly go wrong, right? This is guaranteed.
Surely the doctor.
Well, actually, I forced
Hello?
Oh, I got a triumph.
With a triumph,
He's alive.
he's very, very dead, Dran.
I know. He's dead.
He's got a smoking
Yes.
hole in between his
Smoking
eyes.
hole.
Yeah,
Brains
He's
melted.
dead, Jim.
Raven, you actually recognize this individual. This is a pretty reputable bounty hunter named Dallin Oberos. He has been contracted a lot by the Empire to carry on different missions and things.
I'm gonna check his body for credits or any bounties he has on him. Anything on his person.
You don't find any like bounties like mechanisms or anything, but you do find 2,000 credits on him.
Yoink.
You have a feeling it was some kind of, it's probably some kind of down payment for a job or something.
Well, that's going towards my new ship, so that's fine.
That armor seems very incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Is
They would
the
reflect the
armor
lightsaber.
severely damaged?
The armor looks fine.
You
yeah,
know,
I shot him
don't
in the
think-
head.
I don't think he'll be needing this anymore. And
Think quick about it
perhaps
then.
perhaps one of us could make use of this armor.
Sure.
Raven, you are the one who shot him. It should be your decision.
Strip him.
Okay, Mr. Deadman.
Like
super
like
awkward
angle
getting
and
up
pull
with
it
that.
out.
And I just weekend at Bernie's strip
Uh-huh.
this guy.
You got it. You got it. Basically what this is it's, as you're kind of inspecting it, this is cortosis laced battle armor. It adds 1 defense rating on both melee and ranged. It also adds +2 soak. And it's laced with cortosis, meaning that it ignores the breach at breach 1. So basically this thing can take a hit from like a lightsaber or a cannon from a Star Destroyer and still hold up.
Jeez.
I gotta double check
does
the
he
encumbrance on it though, so I'm gonna have to, like, if you
Yeah,
guys
the
wanna wear it,
encumbrance might be a bit.
it's probably gonna be pretty heavy.
I can
on the
alter it.
encumbrance. Mhm.
I can alter it. I have things to take out the encumbrance, so.
Wait, you can make armor? Wait, I have a suit of armor I can't wear yet. Let's talk later, Raven, okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
His
They don't
head,
have
think-
any.
his headwear is completely destroyed from Raven's blast, and his jetpack is completely destroyed from Raven's blast.
Perhaps we can make use of this later. I think we should put it on the ship, and we'll come back and look at it later.
He also had
He doesn't have an
another.
extra thermal.
He
detonator,
does.
does
He
he?
has a second thermal detonator.
I
on him.
don't want this. I don't
I'd
want
pick it
this
up.
detonator.
He has a
I pick it up.
utility. He has a utility belt. He has something called cortosis gauntlets that he's wearing that somebody could pick up.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
And he
Melee
also,
thing,
and
wasn't
he
it?
also
Yeah.
has a customized slug thrower carbine that he was using as a rifle.
There you go, Raven.
Raven.
Yeah, I put all of this in the duffel bag.
You put all that on the ship and like sort it later if we wanted to.
Like on the Phoenix, because like my
Yeah.
land speeder's.
That's what I meant. Yeah, on the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can we get the ruins of this land speeder back on the Phoenix so we can repair it later, perhaps?
Do you have crane or forklift?
Push it.
You guys probably have.
Push
You guys probably have
This
something
thing
like.
probably weighs a solid 2 tons.
You guys have like, they're kind of like pallets that are hover pallets
Oh, like repulsor.
that you use to
Pallet.
like stock things onto the ship and stuff. You have a feeling like this land speeder probably isn't incredibly heavy. If you could get like 4 of those pallets like underneath it, you guys could probably hover it on those pallets and push it back up onto the Phoenix.
Gren, we need help.
Okay. We do this
sure.
quick, and then we go.
Gren runs out into the rain and he starts to kind of like, these things have like little, it's kind of like the carts that are completely flat that have wheels on the bottom. They have these little handles that stick up, but these ones don't have wheels. They just kind of hover a few inches off the ground. So he pulls a couple of those out. You guys help to get those out with all of you together, like lifting up on one corner at a time to put one underneath, and Gren will like slide the thing under there, and you guys are able to get the land
Only
speeder
we had
onto like
missing
4 of
powers
these.
to do things with their minds, you know?
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
So you.
So yes, we'll get that back onto the ship, and we will stow the armor. I think I will go ahead and take the gauntlets if no one else wants them.
I have no
What do
need
they
for 'em.
do?
That's what he punched
They
me
allow
with.
you to punch really big.
They hurt.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll put on these gauntlets.
How are we going to get to this?
Basically,
Palace.
the gauntlets are cortosis lace gauntlets, meaning that they cannot be sundered.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
They cannot be broken. They cannot be pierced by a lightsaber. And I can give you. They do a base damage 6, critical 4, and they are considered a melee weapon. So, if anybody wanted to wear them, you could.
No, I already have shock gloves, so yeah, you go ahead and have those.
The slug thrower carbine is also. It's customized. It has the cortosis quality as well. It cannot be damaged. And it also has the superior quality. So it's a superior
What
weapon.
was that?
I think that adds an advantage automatically to any shot that it takes. It also has auto fire, so it's like a kind of weapon, and it does damage base 8, critical 3. You guys lucked out that he didn't get to shoot anybody with it.
Yeah, that would have been real bad.
We're so lucky.
Yeah, I store that in my room because I'm gonna be tinkering with shit later.
Could you put the stats for the gauntlet somewhere for me?
Yeah. Let me. It's damage 6, crit
4.
It'd be engaged, melee, and it just has the cortosis quality. Cortosis, so 6/4 cortosis for the qualities.
Okay.
So how are we going to get to the Sankar Palace now? I mean, the streets are crawling with stormtroopers.
That is the question.
Remind me
Here
again why
we
we're going
come.
there?
We're looking for Soja Ward. That's where the last, he
Oh,
was
right,
last
that's where he
seen.
was last seen. Gotcha.
Yes. Perhaps we can flag down a taxi.
Is there a risk that they'll report us? Oh, hey, we have a taxi full of outsiders.
True.
The taxis aren't going to be allowed to go down there, also, because no one's allowed underneath the undercity, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is no one allowed or no one goes?
I thought it was no one else allowed. I could be wrong about that, I guess.
Technically, it's illegal to go there, but gang members and stuff, and people who do shady business find the way down there, and yeah.
Could the syndicate help?
Maybe we need to call in another favor with the Kreehawks.
Maybe.
We could.
Oh, a favor too, but we'll have to do what we have to do.
At this moment,
All right, I will call up my
Shadra speaks
favorite
up
gang leader.
before Yeska gets to do that. Shadra speaks up and says, "I mean, if you want some directions, I mean, I know a little bit about the Undercity."
Could you get us down there without us being seen?
Yeah, do you remember how that tram that we were on was coming to the spaceport?
Uh-huh.
If you directly below us, if you drop down to the lower levels of the spaceport, you can find entryway to the Undercity that way. I mean, by now the Empire is probably caught on to the fact that the tram is not coming. I'm sure they may have a few guards placed down there, but the rest of them have probably been dispersed looking for you. Or other prisoners that have escaped.
Right.
Could be a way in.
Seems like our best shot.
I think so.
Let's just go now.
No more talking. Let's
No
go.
more hesitation. Let's go.
All right. So, with the rain and the weather and the advantage of all the Empire being out in the city looking for prisoners, trying to bring everybody in because of what you guys did at the prison, that's still taking place. It hasn't been very long. It's only been maybe give or take, maybe a couple hours, because you guys went and visited with White Scar Syndicate and all that kind of stuff. So that time has elapsed, but it really hasn't been all that long. You guys make your way down, and you find that the actual tram station beneath is left completely unguarded, surprisingly enough. And you guys are able to kind of sneak in and make your way into the Undercity via that tram station. It kind of like leads off into other buildings off to the side. You guys start working your way through the darkened city. And this place definitely is in shambles. I mean, you can see evidence of large cannons and blasters that have hit buildings and have completely destroyed them. You can see some that have just massive holes in the sides of them, even within the darkness of the night. It's quiet. Surprisingly, now it's dry because you don't have to worry about the rain. in the undercity.
Nice.
It's a natural umbrella. Well, not a natural, but an umbrella. As my kids scream out my door in the background.
I thought that was the sounds of the city.
That's it.
Exactly.
Down here, yeah.
That's what abandoned
They're playing
cities sound
hide and
like.
seek down here.
There's just a bunch of
Yeah, that's what they
4-year-olds
do down
screaming at
here.
each other. That's what they do.
Hide and seek, best place to do it.
You guys dive in deep through these. You start to walk deep through these buildings, and they're weak in places, and they creak it sometimes. And you look out and you see sometimes this strange bird of prey from the planet will like just fly out of a broken window and like into another one. Give me one moment, guys.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
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 Dad mode
Those kids better roll
activated.
initiative. Yeah.
Daddy's
Kids
home.
need to roll initiative.
Don't laugh. You have to be serious.
You see these two
Kids
set
will never
back?
take you serious.
See these two set back?
Uh-huh.
They go to my children in the other room.
Oh, no.
So you can see that this place is just dilapidated. It's destroyed. It's in shambles. You notice that as you're moving through the undercity, you're starting to get this deep feeling, very similar to the one, maybe not as intense, but whenever you guys entered the caves back on Spintier, when you were looking for that wolf, and when you guys first found your kyber crystals to make your lightsabers back then. And then all of a sudden there's this strange chill that runs down your spine. The dark side of the Force is present in the Undercity. And it lingers. It creates that uneasy feeling for all of you. Not a single building that you guys pass is free from damage. Most are in shambles. The effects of this war, the Clone Wars, are clear. And the passing years have only caused further decay. These towers that hang down, they seem to hang over this strange abyss that lies underneath. It just kind of disappears into nothingness, darkness. While there's still many bridges that simply just hang or just end in midair in some places, where they may have connected another building or platform, and that building and platform does not exist anymore. It's just been destroyed. As you're making your way, you're navigating, you can see what looks to be the outline of a large tower. It's strange because the towers here are upside down. It's the tallest tower that you can see. Tallest by meaning down.
The longest.
Right, exactly. And before you stands this place called Sankar Palace, and you guys feel the Force energy in you is leading you to this place. It's almost like you don't even need a map. The natural powers of the Force are just guiding you. And every once in a while, where you're going through these dilapidated buildings, you can feel the low rumble of the Force.
I'm going to draw, but not turn on my lightsaber.
Okay, perfect. So Yeska has the lightsaber in hand. And as you approach this building, you notice there is one damaged-looking bridge that leads across from the building that you're in to the Sankar Palace main entryway. It looks to be a medium distance across the bridge. It looks like in the middle of the bridge, half a chunk is like literally blown out of this place. But this seems like the only place to go across to get to the Sankar Palace. What do you guys do?
How far is the gap?
Medium range is kind of like, I would say 30 to 50 feet, give or take.
This looks dangerous.
How good is your long jump? Can you jump that far? No, it's okay.
Raven will be fine.
How far was it?
About, from what you guys can tell anyway, you just gauging the distance is anywhere between 30 and 50. Somewhere within that ballpark.
I mean, range band? Like short range, medium range?
It's considered
I'm
medium range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's a little bit out of my range of being able to jump. Also.
I mean, if I have to, I can take each of you one by one.
Maybe the first
Yep,
one
we do
throws a rope or something. Do we have rope?
You have
I have
50
climbing gear.
feet of rope.
We have climbing gear, yeah.
I have climbing gear.
Tell me, how much rope do you have?
I think it's something like 50. Hold on. Item inventory, climbing gear.
Ooh.
Comes with... Include a few coils of synth rope or liquid cables. So, I don't... few coils.
I would say, yeah, I'd say.
I don't know
yeah.
how-
Probably not.
Yeah.
That's for real.
It comes with a hook or adhesive attachment, a number of pythons, picks, hammers, and other tools to use to secure
You're ready.
lines.
Adhesive
yeah.
attachment, that'll
Adhesive attachments, man, that is nice. I want that
Yeah.
climbing set for myself.
Yeah.
It's like-
So what are you?
All right.
Are you just gonna have Raven fly over and
Yeah,
like
I could
a
do that.
slack line over?
I mean,
Seems reasonable.
Well, then I could, like, I'll attach it. We'll attach it on both ends, and then when you come across, I can be there waiting just in case.
Like
Catch you.
underneath us?
Yes, underneath you.
Oh,
This seems
that
safe.
sounds.
I'll watch. I'm
seems like
gonna
a good
watch for
plan.
trouble while this goes on.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
okay, sure.
Do you have a better idea? Do you want me to just do it?
Just
by
I
myself?
was just I thinking maybe just carrying you carrying us over would probably be better. I mean, I have the utmost confidence in myself to be able to walk a tight rope over.
You don't have to
but-
walk. You just crawl like under, and then if you fall, I
Gotcha.
got you. Because if I were to carry each of you individually, there is a chance that I'm not strong enough to maintain that distance. So at least if you can get halfway, I could catch you.
I would rather be carried. Climbing on this rope sounds undignified.
Another interesting thing that
Are
you're
all three of you wanting me to carry you boys across? Is that what I'm
Oh,
hearing?
I mean, it would be nice.
Bloody hell. Okay, I
Yeah.
guess I'm carrying... They don't want to use the rope. I guess I'm carrying these boys.
Okay, before you make the ultimate decision, you also notice that because you're in the undercity, this place has a natural ceiling. So when you fly with your jetpack, you're gonna have to be real careful that you don't. You could literally like fly up and accidentally fly up too high, or scrape the top, or bump your head. So you got to be really careful because there is a maximum height that you can go here, and it's since
How high is the maximum height?
you're probably about between 30
Like
and
from-
35 feet
Okay.
before you can see kind of
Rope
like the
coming
under
good.
under the bridge.
Alright. Yeah, I couldn't... Who wants to go first? Alright. Let's go.
I hop up into her arms like before, Cavalier style,
There you go.
Superman and Lois Lane.
and just rest my head on her big strong shoulders.
Alright. What's happening?
Go ahead and make your planetary check, and this is going to be 2 purple dice difficulty. As you
Alright.
Hey, I'm not
fly.
that heavy.
Easy.
Yeah, easily done as Raven jetpacks over, setting Yeska down on the other side at basically the opening gate of Sankar Palace, safely.
There you
setting
are,
it
princess.
down.
As we touch down, I whisper up into her ear. Now this is pod racing.
She chucks him off the thing.
Yes. What I'm going to say, with that many advantages, Raven, you get everybody across. You just fly back and forth without any problem, zinging back and forth
Lovely.
with your jetpack.
Thank you, Raven.
And you guys are all
Thanks,
safely
Raven. Raven, you're the best.
Across
I
the
want those
bridge.
jetpacks like
Because that stinking jetpack.
What
No, 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 no.
would we have done otherwise?
You
Would we have
took
had to like
my land
lasso
speeder. You
and-
do not get to complain about my jetpack right now.
Like how would
Yeah,
we have made
Michael,
it?
I would advise not taking both her land speeder and jetpack in the same session.
I wouldn't do that. I
She might show up at your house.
I greatly value my life. I do. I greatly value my life.
Can we mental canon that Dran would have named the land speeder the Admiral Akbar?
Oh no!
And when the horn was pushed, it would go, "It's a trap."
Dran, I do need you to do something
hate
for
it.
me though, because you said you were looking out for things.
Oh, no.
I would like you to make.
Yeah, watching for trouble.
I'm gonna call this a. I'm gonna call this a discipline check.
A discipline check. At what difficulty?
I'm gonna
Michael?
call it an average difficulty, 2 purple.
Okay, average.
Yep.
I would like to use the light side to guide me as I'm in tune with the Force right now. I'm
Perfect.
feeling very sagey.
Absolutely.
So, great. And this is a discipline check, you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting here and doing discipline. Well, it's a wash.
Okay.
All right.
That's funny.
So here's what happens. Dran, Raven comes back across and grabs Tizo and takes Tizo across first, leaving you on the other side by yourself. You turn around, kind of looking around, and you could swear you see like the silhouette of someone in the building you just walked out of. It's just standing there in a doorway about 75 feet away from you. And then it starts to slowly walk towards you. And you hear the steps seem to echo inside the building and out the doorway that you're standing out in front of. It's like... And then you see a red glow down by its side.
My heels are like on the edge of the bridge.
And then the image dissipates and vanishes.
Hologram?
You're not even sure if it was really even there in the first place.
Raven!
I'm coming, Doctor. Just give me a second as I put
Just
Tizo
imagine-
down.
Just imagining him backing up and then, like almost falling.
It's like
Yeah.
rocks falling.
Right.
Doctor, not so close to the edge.
Okay.
Raven scoops you up, Dran, and rockets
I hold
you.
on a little tighter than I otherwise would.
What is with you boys today?
I saw
Just take
something.
you over.
I don't know.
What do you mean you saw something? Something over
I just
there?
have a weird feeling. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, checks out for today, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Drop him down.
Glad to
Princess
be on
1,
this
2, and
side.
3 all accounted for. Let's go.
So, before you,
Did you hear that? She called us a princess. Means I am royalty.
Royal pain in my ass.
Episode title.
Christy, go ahead and give yourself a blue boost die. That was like, you didn't even hesitate. You didn't even hesitate.
Yeah.
You just went with it.
Boom, boom, boom.
So before you stands Sankar Palace. It plunges downwards into the mist below. Unnervingly, its condition is decrepit. There's massive holes in the structure all over, and they show where it's been bombarded decades ago. And you can see like smashed windows, open holes in the side. You feel as though you can sense a dark cloud still lingering at the lowest levels of the palace. The memory of some great and horrific tragedy lies ahead.
Does it look like there had been a battle here?
From the outside, it definitely looks like this thing has taken fire from ships.
Okay.
And it looks like this is old damage, not new damage. This is
Hmm,
Clone Wars
alright.
damage right here.
Let's tread it carefully, boys. We're not sure how stable this thing is. And I will start heading in.
All right. You guys head into
I would
the
look back
palace.
to see if that figure is still there before I follow in.
Okay. You take a glance back. Nothing. Just darkness.
Hurry up and catch up.
In the mist below. You guys make your way through a vast number of damaged corridors moving through this palace. It looked like at one point this place was a nice, aristocratic and rich environment, now just war-torn and dilapidated over the course of many, many years of just damage, and then they just let it be. It just let it rest. As you're moving, you continue further and further down the levels, going towards that feeling that you have of this tension, this conflict, this unresolved situation that must have happened here from years ago. As you get lower down in levels, you start to notice piles of damaged droids. Old droids, battle droids from the Clone Wars. Some of them are in pieces. Some of them are hollowed out and rusted. Some of them have the mechanisms just like sticking out of them. Some of them you can see dark carbon marks of blaster rifles from where they got shot. You can see some that just have heads totally lopped off. The Clone War battle definitely came here and was present in this palace. And you guys begin to make your way, and the tension, that feeling is getting closer. And it's starting to squeeze at each one of your chests. Something in your heart is just telling you. It's like that feeling you get whenever there's something you wish you would have said or would have done that just lingers and lingers. And you keep thinking, it's kind of like that thought, "Oh, I wish I would have said this in that moment." And you have to think about that over and over and over again. It's that
When
feeling.
you're trying to sleep.
Yeah, it's that feeling when you're trying to go
amplified.
to sleep, but amplified as you
Yeah.
as you continue to move down. And gosh, I know I hate that feeling. But anyway, you guys continue to make your way down. And there you see, there's this hallway that goes for what looks to be a decent amount of it's like an extended length hallway. You can see it's a wide hallway too. It reminds you of, you guys remember in the episode 1 where they went back and tried to take Naboo, and they're in that palace. It's kind of like they're wide halls where they were having those battles.
Mm-hmm.
Wide halls. And it seems to open up at the end of the hallway a bit, and you can see there's 2 massive decorative double doors off into the distance. And that's where that feeling is coming from. Somewhere beyond those double doors.
Don't know what we're going to find in this place. But I feel like we're all kind of on the same page that something bad is here. So, everyone be ready.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the remnants or if it's still here, still lingers.
I just want us to not be caught unawares.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and ignite my lightsaber.
Before we go forward,
Wong, wong, wong. Because you gotta,
I'm
every
going
time you
to
ignite it, you gotta like
do-
flick it around a couple times, you know? It's-
Cool.
my 4C power.
okay.
Oh, yeah. That's...
What force power will you use?
I will do a 4C future.
Okay.
And I want to do Yeah, with strength. So I'm gonna try and do like specific details about this room when we walk through this door.
Okay. Cool. So I guess you got to go ahead and roll your force dice first.
Yeah.
Your force.
Okay.
Well,
One dark side.
So does that mean I can use it, but I take conflict?
You can use it. You take a point of strain and you take a point of conflict when you do.
All right. I'll
Oh,
do
and
it.
you have to flip one of the
Same.
destiny points. I keep on forgetting
Okay.
that too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So user may spend force point to gain vague hints of events to come up to a day in her own personal future.
But I also have like an upgrade on strength.
I think it
pick out
requires you to
specific
roll a
details.
second force point though.
Oh, okay. So I need
Yeah.
to do. Gotcha.
If you would have rolled 2, you would have been able to upgrade the strength to have like a specific time in mind. But I think if you roll 1, it's
Gotcha.
kind of up to the GM to decide.
Okay.
Okay. Are you spending it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you channel these dark side energies that seem to be present here in Sankar Palace,
I shiver.
you see yourself. You guys see that zoom in, that's so Raven moment into the turquoise eye, right? They were turquoise. They're like a bluish green. You see that blue-green eye, and you see it shift very quickly, like her eye is like shifting as it fades in. You feel that rumble of the force, Raven, as you take in and meditate and take a deep breath. And you can see yourself pushing open the double doors that you see ahead of you. And they creak slowly inward, loudly as it goes farther and farther from not being open for years. And you slowly walk inside. And you can see what looks to be an elegant table in the center of a large chamber. Looks to be some kind of audience chamber. It looks like there used to be elevated risers on the sides. It seemed to be house many people, kind of like a committee or something. Like this looks like kind of like a government meeting room of some sort. But there's one table in the center that has all these chairs around it. These elegantly carved, nice-looking chairs. Of course, they're covered in dust and grime from years. But as you get closer, you walk closer, you can see skeletal remains. Fabric remains. Some of them look like at one time were elegant looking robes, are now grayed and tattered and holed with over time. They definitely don't look human, the skeletal remains. One of them is just laying over top of the table. One of them is laying on the ground beside one of the chairs. And you step down and you look down closer to the skeletal remains and you can see, gosh, this looks Neimoidian. This looks like a Neimoidian skeletal remains. And you look down and there's perfectly cut hole where that Neimoidian's heart would be. Through their robes, right through where their heart comes through their rib cage. It looks like a lightsaber came right through the chest of this Neimoidian. And that's when you come out of your 4C.
All right. I will tell the boys what I saw. Didn't see
Sounds like
much
what we
else.
heard about. Yeah.
All right. Let's check this
This must
out.
have been where it happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys walking forward? Staying put for another moment? Anybody have anything to prepare or?
Blaster pistol out.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Guns ready.
Okay.
Tizo will have his lightsaber in his hand, but it's not ignited yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
And also, Tizo's going to be in the back this time instead of closer to the front.
Okay. Perfect. I would like you all to do me a favor And as you guys are walking down this hall, I want each of you to make a discipline check for me. This one's going to be a 3 purple dice difficulty. And I am going to spend a dark side point to upgrade it once.
You said discipline?
Discipline.
And Michael, I don't suppose this is fear-based, is it?
It is.
Okay, I have a thing here.
Okay.
Ooh. Called confidence. May decrease difficulty of discipline checks to avoid fear by 1 per rank of confidence. I have 1 rank.
All right. So you can decrease the difficulty by
Wow.
1. So basically what you do is you take away one of those purple dice.
Okay.
Paul, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah. This is only going to help me a little bit. Oh!
Enough.
Okay. For Dran, you can feel the tension of this place, but you have this natural ability that allows you to stay resilient in times like these. You do take 1 point of strain, as this pressure is still mounting as you're getting closer to these doors. Raven, you succeed on what is pressuring you the most, but those 3 threat I'm going to cash in to say you're a little bit distracted by it right now, and that will come into play in just a moment. Yes, Yeska and Tizo, you guys fail this roll. Tizo, you did get 3 advantage. Do you need 3 advantage?
I'll use it to heal some strain that I
And
have.
actually, you know what? I forgot. At the end of that last encounter, you guys were supposed to make a simple, I think it was cool or was it discipline check to heal strain after that bounty hunter fight. So if you guys want to do that right now, you can, and then you can decide what you want to do with those advantage afterwards.
Jeez.
Well, I wish I would have rolled that on this other check.
For these,
Like, I think I upgraded the wrong side on my thing. My discipline check.
I did a. Hang on.
Cool.
It's upgraded still. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me redo that.
Go ahead and just re-roll, Dran.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
There.
All right. Wait. Oh, that was the cool check. Gotcha. For the vigilance roll.
Okay, still succeeded, but strain more.
Yeah, I'm gonna instead of that strain that you took, you are now distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Distracted. Ooh.
Yep.
What does that do?
You will find out. It's not on the list. You'll find out in a minute.
This is a Michael special rule.
This is me taking advantage of 3 threat. That's what this is. Tizo, any advantage that you can spend before I describe the failure of Yeska and Tizo right now?
Even after the roll, I had 3 strain left, so I'll just use it to clear the strain completely.
Got it. You're cleared strain. Yep. So you get a brief sense of peace, Tizo, and a way to regain your composure. You're with your friends, and you have that confidence with this group. You guys have traveled together for quite some time now, and you have the utmost confidence that they've got your back. But it's at about that time that you see someone appear in front of you, Tizo. Yeska, you see the same. Someone appears in front of you, but Tizo, you only see one individual. Yeska, you only see one individual standing in front of you. They're wearing a dark black cloak and a cowl over their head. And then you notice this one in front of you, Tizo, pulls out a lightsaber that looks identical to yours. It ignites both sides, but they're red. And as the glow seems to resonate up into the face, into the cowl, this dark figure, you notice it's you.
Yikes.
Yeska, you see a curved hilt lightsaber pulled out of the cloaked figure of yours. It ignites and removes the cowl, and you see the blue flesh of the face, the bright red eyes, darkened somewhat around, and it glares at you, and it's you looking at yourself, but a darker complexion, a darker you.
I had no idea it was this handsome.
Valid observation.
And as these figures seem to vanish, I need both of you to take 3 conflict points.
All right.
Michael, I will say this is like one of Tizo's like worst fears.
Is it? I would like
Yeah.
you. I would like you to double that to a 6.
Okay.
We're just getting hit with conflict left, right, and center of this episode.
Casting those visions aside, Tizo and Yeska, you guys continue to trek forward, making your way down the hall. You can see that even in the darkness of this area, there's still like a faint glow that seems to just cascade and almost outlines some of the individual things. Yeska, you do have like thermal vision, but thermal vision only picks up like heat signatures, right? Is that the way that it works?
Yes,
or...
but also I do have giant flashlight.
Okay, okay, you're gonna get out your giant flashlight? Okay.
Well, it's
Lightsaber.
already
Oh
ignited,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I-
His
yeah,
lightsaber,
yeah.
yeah.
You got your
I
lightsaber
imagine it
glowing. Yeah,
exudes
it doesn't.
a certain amount of
It
light.
does exude a little bit of light. It's not like actually having a flashlight that you can put out there, but yeah, it does exude some light.
I have scanner goggles,
it's
so I
kind
can. It bends light.
All right. So good. You guys are walking forward. You guys can see that this place kind of opens up into like a little foyer before you get to the double doors. And as you're getting closer, you notice there is the floor is broken in front of the double doors. Like there's a crevice between this side and the other side by about 15 feet or so. There's piles of rubble strewn all around this open foyer area, and you can see the remnants of old battle droids just laying around, crumpled in a mess. Raven, you take a step forward and you step into what seems to be a hollowed out chest cavity of one of these battle droids, and you look down just to catch a glimpse of you kind of like crunching some of the metal and the electronics inside. And that's when you guys notice to the left of you 2 pair of red glowing eyes just illuminate. And as Yeska kind of slides his lightsaber over to kind of illuminate the area, there is a battle droid standing there. And it goes, "Destroy the intruders. Destroy the intruders." And then you hear all around you is a bunch of these battle droids start to they basically turn on from some kind of sleep mode. Eyes glowing red, looking at all of you. It looks like there's about 12 of them in different groups in different parts of the room. You also notice, you hear like a rolling noise on the other side of the crevice. There are 2 rolling mechanical balls that kind of get in front of those double doors, and you watch them unfold. What's that? Like my son's Bakugan toys. They unfold. And you watch as this blue glow seems to just engulf them into this orb around them. And these blasters on both arms are pointed in your direction. I need all of you to roll me some initiative. You guys are rolling
Vigilance initiative.
Vigilance initiative.
Can I roll cool because I've got my lightsaber out and I'm like ready to fight?
You know what? I'm gonna say you guys probably saw this coming. I'm gonna let you choose either vigilance or cool on this one. Whichever one is higher, I'll allow you to roll.
Nice.
My man.
Because you do make a good
Now,
argument.
Michael, would being distracted have impacted my initiative at all?
It's not going to impact your initiative. It's going to impact your first turn.
Okay.
So Raven and Dran, whatever you do on your first turn, You're going to add 2 setback dice to it for your distractedness.
Okay.
And I'm
Still
gonna
jumping
roll-
at shadows.
I'm going to roll for these guys. There's going to be 3 of these. Boom, boom, boom. And there's going to be 2 of these. Oh, strange. Boom, boom.
Droid because.
For those of you that do not know what these look like, I have some handouts prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and share these handouts with you. So these are what the droids that are on your side of the crevice look like. Show to everyone. They look like these. Okay, that's a BX Commando droid. And these, the Droidcada Destroyer droids, they look like this.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, these things are a joke.
Yeah, they're bad, dude.
So I'm going to reorder our initiative and then break ties. So we've got PCs always go before NPCs, except that one has an advantage. NPC. PC is a 1-1. Wait, that should go there. PC 1-4 goes before NPC 1-4. PC 1-1 goes before NPC 1-1. There we go. That's our order. I'm gonna put some battle music on. As it looks like these guys want to destroy the intruders.
So, just so I'm clear, kind of paint me a word picture of the setup of this room again.
Okay. I'll draw
Sorry,
you
draw
a
myself.
picture. I'll draw a really quick, terrible picture. So everybody knows. Drawing real quick, terrible picture. Real quick, terrible.
You're an
picture.
artist, so your level of terrible and my level of terrible are like way different.
Well, this is just
Your level of terrible might be my best day as an artist.
That's how I feel about myself. Too.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys see? This is the hall. Okay, you came down the hall. This is you.
Oh my gosh.
This is open. These droid circles are minion groups, so there's 4 in each one of these groups. They're kind of hiding behind some rubble and old droid parts. Here's the crevasse.
Yep.
Here's the 2 battle droids on the opposite side. So you have to get
I see.
across the crevasse to get to them in front of the double doors.
And you said it's like 10, 15 feet?
Yeah, it's like a 15 feet leap across. Probably Tizo could make this one.
If it's short range, then yep.
So the NPCs
Oh,
go
hey,
first.
who drew the...
The NPCs are going to go first. One of the Droicadas, or Droidecas, is going to go ahead and start doing one of his special maneuvers. They have, as an action, can make a hard gunnery check. It's called Fire Sweep. So basically it can deal its base damage to up to 2 targets within medium range. And if it gets any advantage on the check, it can also target an additional creature. So I'm going to make a hard gunnery check. That's going to be 3 purple dice. They're going to target... I'll roll for it. Yeska and Tizo.
Whew!
Thanks.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Really feeling the concern.
This
here.
is a hard gunnery check. Here they go. Okay. So let me read this one more time to get assurance. His action can make a hard gunnery check to inflict 1 hit It deals base damage with the heavy blasters on up to 2 targets within medium range, plus 1 additional target per advantage on the check. It can only hit each target once this way. So I can hit all 4 of you.
You also have a defense because of my armored coat.
True.
Yeah, and I would have, if they were gonna nail me, I was going to take defensive stance.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this ability works.
I mean,
with
you guys
those
get
types
to
of
roll
things.
like a green
Sounds like it just
to.
hits you as long as you complete, if you succeed on that check.
Yeah, it might not even matter with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this action kind of just negates stuff like that for some reason. I don't. It's kind of broken
It
to
does
me,
say it does
but
base damage,
base damage.
so you
Auto
can't.
fire
It
behaves
doesn't
like
add-
that too,
It
I
doesn't
think.
add the extra like successes to it. So
It doesn't. Yeah, so it can't like this kind of damage can't crit, and it's also soakable.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
the base damage of this weapon is not going to make you happy though. As you
Oh,
guys
God.
get fire sweeped, the base damage of this weapon is a 12.
No. 12 plus 2 minus soak.
Minus
No,
some-
no, it's-
well,
you
no,
don't-
you don't add the successes
use
to
top
this. It's just base damage.
Oh, okay, okay,
so
okay.
just 12, and then you guys can add your
Okay.
soak. And if you have any abilities that allow you to turn down the damage, you guys can apply those. Like if you have if you want to spend strain to try to reflect some with lightsabers, if you have that ability ready, you can.
I didn't have my lightsaber ignited.
Oh no.
Plus, I don't think I have that ability to deflect.
I did.
All of my stuff is melee.
Okay. So go ahead and.
Well, I'm almost unconscious.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Up
so
at 12 with 13.
So
that's 12 minus my soak.
12, yeah, 12 minus your soak. Yep.
That's a big old 9 wounds.
Ooh.
there.
So you guys are just getting shot up as this thing just goes, just starts firing across the crevasse at you guys. The next NPC is going to go, and it's going to be one of these commander droid minion groups. And they are looking up at you. They have to spend a maneuver just to get out of cover. And they're going to do that. And then look towards Raven. They're going to fire at Raven.
All right. They need to upgrade 1 and 2 black setback.
Blue black setback. So these guys are within short range. So that is a 1 purple. 1 upgrade, 2 setback. Excellent. And they are just going to flat shoot their blaster carbine. And miss. So a boost is going to be passed to the next enemy. And that brings us to our first of 3 PCs in a row. Uh-oh, is MG... Oh, no, he's there.
Yeah, it was just the focus.
So who would like to go?
I mean, I'll go if no one else wants to go.
I mean, I'll go, but yeah, you go first, I guess.
While you guys are still close, I could do some healing.
I'm not moving. I'm staying put
Okay,
because I'm almost dead.
you first. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, if you're, yeah,
I gotta
do what you need to
Michael
do.
first. Okay, so this thermal detonator. You said it's short range, right?
It is.
Well, the thing is, I have the force ability to move small objects.
You do.
Can I activate it and then use the force move to throw it instead of me just tossing it?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm aiming for the droidicas.
Okay. You have to
Oh
you have
my
to
gosh.
actually pick one.
Take another.
And if I'm gonna consider these guys
Whatever-
engaged, so if you hit one, the blast
Okay.
will, and you ignite the blast, it will be able to do the damage to the other one as well.
Okay. So do I still need to make?
You'll have to roll the
Technically,
force.
there's no check with this.
You'll have to roll force move. I think you still have to roll a force die
Yeah.
to see
Yeah,
if you
roll a
have to
force
pull from
die.
the dark side and stuff for your character. Ooh.
course.
Mhm.
I'm
No,
doing it.
You only have
You
to.
got
You only have
Yeah,
to
do
spend
it.
as much as you need, so you don't have to spend. Is that what we said before? Is that how we ruled it before? You only have to
Yeah.
spend as much as you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if I need 2 of them?
Then you can spend
Then
2,
you spend 2.
and you get 2
Or
strain.
no, wait,
Two
hold on.
conflict.
2
Sorry.
conflict.
I only need 1. So never mind. I only need 1
Okay.
because I just need to upgrade the range.
So with that image
All right, so
still
I
in,
take strength from that.
Yep, with that image still in your mind of you wielding that double-bladed red lightsaber, you go into defensive mode, pull out this thermal detonator, ignite it, toss it up lightly in the air, and begin to move it with your hand and guide it over towards these droids on the other side. Do you want to go ahead and roll your attack?
Sure.
'Cause
Is
you'll
this?
have
Do
to-
I have any like setbacks or anything? I don't know what this is. So.
Yeah, let me double check their. They don't have. Well, let me see what their shields do. Yes, 2 black setback for the shields that they have, and you upgrade your combat check once because of the shield.
Okay. So what about purples?
This would be 2 purple.
Medium range, right? Okay.
I'll say 2 purple.
Cool. And if I'm, let me see really fast. If I target
Well,
one that
Actually,
hasn't acted yet,
technically, well, yeah. Since you're using the Force, I'll allow you to get to medium range on it. Yeah.
yeah, that's because that's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was moving it with the force for.
So it'll be 2
Um,
2 setback, 2 purple, 1 upgrade.
Okay. And if I target something that hasn't acted yet, I get a blue boost.
Use
So I'm
the
gonna target the
bullet.
one that
Target the
hasn't
one
shot
that
at
hasn't
us.
Shot at you yet. Yep, got it. The one that's not firing.
It's for that. So
Oh boy. Thermal
and then
detonator
thermal
time. It hits. Oh.
Does
Caboose!
blast trigger if it hits? Is that a?
Let me double check. I think you have to trigger it with advantage. I think it's the way blast works. It kind of is like implied that you might not have got a perfect shot to where it like your throw might have made the blast go in another direction. I can double check it really fast, but I don't think it activates unless you get 2 advantage. Still,
It's
hey,
not a.
And
not
I
a
was wrong.
claymore,
I do have to
directional.
use. I have to use 2 of those force points. So do I need to flip another one?
No.
Wait, no.
Do I take 2 conflict?
You take 2 conflict and 2 strain.
Okay.
If the attack is successful and the blast activates, so yeah, you have to activate blast. So it's not gonna. The blast feature will not activate, so you're only gonna hit the 1 that you threw it at.
That's fine.
Still,
But
still.
that's 23. Vicious 4. As this thermal detonator implodes in and blasts out, just pieces of this droid go flying everywhere as you have destroyed it completely. Part of it, the part that's left over, kind of wobbles and then falls into the crevasse.
And is there anywhere I can like get behind cover and like just crouch down or something, like where we were?
You'd have to spend 2 strain to do so, because you'd be using a second
Sure.
maneuver. 'Cause your first
I will
maneuver
do
was to
that.
get the thermal detonator prepared.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Then
So
yes,
you
that
kind of
I'll
run
do.
over and you kind of get behind some rubble and take some cover. I'll give you a 2 setback if anybody tries to shoot at you behind your cover. Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to ignite my lightsaber.
All right, ignite is incidental. You got it. PC number 2 gets to go. As you guys witnessed Tizo using the Force to control this thermal detonator right into the face of one of these battle droids.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for the other one.
Okay. Going for the big guns first.
Yeah.
So you're
It's got the
aiming.
blast
So
shield.
you're using
what's-
maneuver to aim.
Wait, what's the range on them right now?
Right now they are considered
me?
at from you. They would be short range. Well, no, they'd be medium from you guys. Medium. You'd have to use a maneuver to get closer.
All right. I'll get closer.
Okay. Use a maneuver. Do you want to spend 2 strain
Yep.
to aim? to add a boost?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Yeah, why not? Why not?
sure. So
Um,
same thing. It's going to be 2 setback,
Okay.
2 purple, 1 upgrade because of the blue shield that they've got.
Okay. I'm also going to upgrade.
Nice.
Well, it's good. It's good that in the game that the shield generator is not like a trump card, because that's what it was like in
Yeah.
the movies. It's
Yeah,
just
it's-
like, got a shield generator, can't hit me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
these shields just add setback and upgrade. That's all they do.
Because that's
Oh!
incredibly.
Oh!
All right.
Oh.
Yes,
9,
ma'am.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
15 damage. That's soakable.
Yep.
Okay. So you blast it.
Dang.
It seems like the shield breaks apart some of the blaster shot before it actually hits, but you can see you got a direct hit. You can
Okay.
use critical 3. You can do a crit to one of these.
I'm gonna crit, and I'm also going to do to the death. Once per
Whoa.
What?
session, suffer strain equal to willpower and add a +10 per strain suffered to critical injuries. So, what's my willpower here?
Oh my stars!
2. So I take 2 strain, so it adds 20 to the critical.
20 to the critical.
That's dark.
Yep.
That's dark.
Okay, so I add 20 to my offset. And I roll critical.
Horrific injury?
Oh,
sounds devastating.
no. Roll 1d10. And whatever that
This
is.
droid is total,
Roll 1d10
just like our car.
for
Its agility is
Agility.
lower.
That's actually really good.
That's the best thing it could have done. That's the best thing it could have done.
Its agility
Oh.
is dropped by 1 point lower. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Victoria. Its agility is now reduced by 1. That is huge.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, wow. Oh.
And I will boost the doctor. No, actually, I'm sorry, doctor. I need to heal strain.
Wait,
Don't worry.
you said something else that you did damage based additional damage based on your willpower? Or was that just the critical?
It's to the death. So per my willpower, it adds the 10 times the willpower to the critical.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you strike this thing true, and you can see one of its arms.
it's
kind
like
of
brutal
teeters a
critical
little bit.
for.
It
Yeah.
looks like it's going to have a difficult time aiming in the future. 'Cause it looks
Alright.
really like it looks in bad shape.
And I will heal 2 strain because I need it.
Awesome. That brings us to our third and final PC slot. Well, this third
Well,
swing through.
third
Yeah.
of 4.
Third of 4. Yeah. Who would like to go?
I'll go if no one has any objection. Michael, these droid groups, they count as one group, but do they count as one opponent?
It's kind
minion groups?
It's their minion group, so they count as one. Like you're firing at a group, if you be attacking them, you'd be attacking more than one, like at the same time, theoretically. It's kind of
Okay.
like you jump in and you're
All
like,
my-
pop, pop, pop,
all my
pop, pop,
duelist
you know,
stuff
fighting multiple
is-
enemies, you know.
Because all my duelist stuff is a single opponent, is why I'm asking.
I will count your duelist stuff against a minion group, yes.
Fantastic. Then yes, I will attack one of the groups.
Okay.
I'll, move up and slash at them.
Okay. Perfect. I will say, do you want, down there's like, so the way I have it drawn out, there's like 2 at the top, and there's 1 at the bottom. Any preference?
One at the bottom, I think.
1 at the bottom, okay. Gotcha.
So what is my dice pool going to look like?
Sure. So you're gonna have, if you're using your lightsaber, this will be 2 purple dice. You are then going to, and that's it.
All right.
gonna
Since
be-
I am attacking single opponents,
Mhm.
I will get an automatic success.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
So that is 2 success.
There's 3 success, right? Or is it automatic advantage on your weapon? It's automatic success, or
Yes, that's what I was saying.
okay, so it'd be a total of 9.
Yeah.
9 with 1 advantage. Okay.
6 plus 3.
Yeah.
No,
it's-
I'm sorry. No, not an automatic success, an automatic advantage. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. You jump into this group, and immediately you hack one of these droids in half, and it teeters and falls over. And then you swing across another one, and you take one of its arms completely off. It's still standing, but looks incredibly damaged. As it's standing in front of you, sparks are shooting out where you cut off his arm. And there are 2 more that are standing there with it.
Okay,
Each group has 4 droids in it.
I'm going to use one of my Makashi things
Okay.
called Sun Gem. I
Okay.
can spend 2 advantage with the successful lightsaber check to disarm the opponent.
Okay. I will say that you go in then, and you start swinging your lightsaber, kind of like what you saw Tizo doing before. You start like swinging in like a helicopter kind of swing motion, and you cut off the arms of.
I since it's a curved lightsaber with the hilt, I'll say that I'm spinning it around the finger.
There you go, perfect. You spin it around,
Like a Harlem Globetrotter.
and with one like quick hurricane whip spin, all the right hands of these 4 droids go flying off, and their blaster carbines go flying up in the air and slam onto the other side of the room in the corners and spread out all over the place. You've disarmed each one of these droids.
I love it.
I think that'll end your turn.
Yes, sir.
Those droids that you just attacked all pull out swords with their maneuvers. And they're going to attempt to attack you with their swords.
I'm ready.
So that is, it'd be 2 purple. Any upgrades for defenses? Your duelist, I think, with your lightsaber
yes.
adds 1. 1 black.
1 black setback.
Okay. The droid that attacked earlier passed a boost. So these guys get 1 blue. Anything else?
No, I am ready.
Okay. You don't want to tap into the force?
No need.
Okay. So they're going to attack with their vibro swords. And they hit.
Okay.
So,
and I will parry.
okay. So that's a total of 6 soakable damage. But they have Pierce 2, so it ignores 2 of your Pierce rating? Or, yeah, your soak rating? They ignore 2 of it.
Okay. I will suffer 3 strain to reduce damage by 2, plus my ranks in parry, so that will be plus 4 is 6.
Okay.
So we'll remove 6 of the damage.
Okay.
So what will that make it now?
Remove 6 of the damage?
Yes.
It makes it nothing. Because they only did 6 damage. So you're able to parry it off to the side. It still technically hits. But it just grazes off of you and just leaves a scratch. So they're going to pass a boost to the next person. Their advantage. And they seem to be a little disappointed they were unable to damage you.
So should I take some extra strain
Nope.
for that?
Nope.
Okay.
You're good. That brings us to Duran.
All right. Who's still engaged with me versus who has kind of run off on their own?
I guess I've moved over here.
Yeah, Yesko moved over. It looks like I think Tizo stayed with you, Dran, and I think did
Okay.
Raven move? Raven moved.
I don't think
up.
Raven moved either.
Oh,
Did
I
she?
moved up.
yeah, she moved up just to get into closer range of that other.
Gotcha.
droid. Yeah.
Then I will see what I can call upon here with the healing power of the Force.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have enough. I can upgrade my range and my magnitude to get 3 people, so the 3 of you, at least short range. So anyone that's at least short range or engaged.
Short range
I
from
can
you is
catch.
everyone. You could get everybody if you wanted.
Okay, I will have to take 2 strain and 2 conflict. But I'm gonna do it. Everyone would heal 5 plus 3 is 8 wounds.
Oh,
And you got to flip a destiny point
Thank
to
thank
me
you.
to spend those dark
And
side
I flip
points.
the destiny
Yep.
point. Yep, I'm gonna take a bunch of strain and conflict here.
Ooh, it's getting heavy
I
dark
really
side
wish
over
it-
there in that destiny pool. I'm liking that.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Conflict, more there. Yeah, and then can I use my maneuver to try to like take cover anywhere?
Yes, there's enough rubble around that you can kind of
Okay.
run and take cover. Yeah, sure. So
Yeah, I'm
mark,
jumpy. I'm just gonna do it.
Mark that you have +2 setback to anybody that tries to like shoot at you. Now, if they move up to you and attack you melee, that'll kind of negate that. But if they're like firing at you,
Gotcha.
they'll have 2 setback.
Sure.
Gotcha. Cool. So another
End turn.
Another NPC gets to go. That other droid that was damaged by Raven looks across and sees Raven standing there out in the open. It's just gonna fire at Raven.
Didn't that one already go?
Yeah, that's the one that
That's
shot
yeah,
us. I'm pretty
that's
sure.
the one that already go. So I got to take that one off the initiative order. I apologize. So
Ooh.
the other droid group that didn't go is going to fire at the closest person that it sees, which is Tizo. But
Okay.
they're gonna have
It has
two black on it. Yep.
2 blacks.
Any others?
Uh,
Like, do you get defense for your lightsaber?
I will. No, I will use strain though to use an incidental to dodge, which adds I think an
upgrade.
difficulty. Oops, the wrong thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's either an upgrade or a difficult or another black die.
Mhm.
Upgrades the difficulty.
Gotcha. Upgraded that. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and use one of those 7 dark side
And
points.
then I do have a defense too.
Defensive 1?
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. So I got 3 setback, 1 purple, 2 upgrades on the difficulty, and with a destiny point, I upgraded my attack once. Only one got a chance to go MG because they blew up
Yeah, I
the
killed
other
the
one, killed the other one that didn't get a
Oh,
chance to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And now the other one that shot you guys is looking pretty bad. So, Blaster Carbine firing at you. Misses with a point of
Nice.
strain. Which goes in as
Dumb
wounds.
Rusty.
Okay. Okay, that ends their turn. Bring us to the top of the round with an NPC. And now, that one's going to fire at Raven. Because it's standing basically right out in front of it.
All right, so that's 1 upgrade to black.
1 upgrade to black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Firing at you.
Oh.
Misses.
That thing got really busted by her hit.
It did.
Yeah, it lost one of its. It's
It,
one of
it lost a
its
whole
agility.
proficiency die.
Yeah.
It lost a whole die.
Great.
It's like
Uh,
it's like
hitting
that.
agility was the best option.
So it's like
Got it.
to the side.
and as it's firing, you can start to see like the weapons start to glow a little bit, and some more sparks kind of like shoot out the side of its one arm. You messed it up pretty bad. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna hold its ground. Another one of those droid groups is gonna go. This one's gonna try to swing at Yeska again with the swords. They're gonna go in this spot. So 2 purple.
Make sure you have the black setback die.
Yeah, how many? Just one?
Just the one.
Well, is it just one? Yeah, it's just one. Any other defenses?
Actually, would that be 2 because I have my armored coat?
Yeah, so it'd be 2. Yep,
So 2 blacks. I'm sorry.
that's okay. 2 black, 2 purple. Smoke them if you got them. Using the dark side. Upgrading.
Using those dead sticks.
Using those dead sticks, that's right. Vibro sword coming at you. Ooh. The
Okay.
Triumph
no.
counts as a success, so it's 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yes.
Soakable. But
Okay.
pierce 2, so your
Um,
soak is reduced by 2.
Yes. So here's the thing. So I am going to parry again
Okay.
to take away 6 of the damage.
Okay.
And I also have improved parry. So when parrying a hit that generated either the despair or the 3 whatevers, can hit an attacker once with a lightsaber, brawl, or melee weapon, dealing the base damage. So first off, let's resolve how much they do to me.
Okay, sure. So it would be 7 total. And then we reduce it.
All right.
We reduce it. You parry first. So your parry drops it by 6.
Yeah.
So that takes it to 1.
Yep.
1 damage.
Okay.
And they have a pierce of 2. So
Which
what
I
is your
will
soak? Which you will soak.
3.
Your armor protects you. So you take no damage. So we
Yes.
resolve the damage. The 3 threat is on their part. I will say that in the process of all this, the one of the droids actually will take basically 3 points of wounds and look like it's about on death's door, as this is one that's like its whole arm is missing. It looks like it's taking a vast amount of droid system strain and is starting to just malfunction. Now, what was your improved parry?
So I will copy that and put it into the chat.
Yeah, before I spend the triumph, I want to see what this does.
So he generated 3 threat,
Yeah.
so I can hit the attacker once with my lightsaber.
Okay. What is your base damage of your
After
lightsaber?
their attack. So after their attack resolves, so does that mean you need to resolve the triumph as well?
Well, the triumph is going to need to happen after this for reasons.
Okay, for reasons.
Yeah.
So I guess I can hit him with my lightsaber.
Okay. Yeah, what's your base damage on your lightsaber? Is it 6?
Double checking. Yes, base damage 6.
Okay. So you destroy...
With, breach 1 and
oh, yeah.
breach 1 and sunder 1.
You destroy 2 of the 3 that are standing around you as you slash back at these guys. In the process, the one that's left kind of shoulder checks you into one of these pieces of rubble, and you drop your lightsaber, and they disarm you with the triumph as it rolls,
Oh,
unless you have something that prevents that.
double check. I'm gonna suffer 2 strain, using resist disarm to avoid being.
Oh, you did it! You did it. So you just lose your balance.
I'm very close to maxing out.
Yeah.
Kakashi.
That's
You're
awesome, man. So you hold on to that lightsaber. You keep it tight in your grasp.
Yeah.
There's only 1 damaged droid, missing an arm, standing in front of you, wielding a blade. And that is the end of that NPC's go. Now we got 3 PCs in a row.
Can I go ahead and just take this guy out? Is that cool with y'all?
Go ahead.
I'm not happy with this guy. He's caused me quite a bit of strain. No wounds, but quite a bit of strain. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy.
Okay, so that's just 2 purple.
2 purple.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And so that's one of those threat is negated with my automatic advantage.
Sure. I'll spend the other threat to give you a point of strain
Okay.
in the process of this battle and how bad these droids are ticking you off. So you do 6, 7, 8, 9 unsoakable damage. You can describe how you lop this droid to pieces.
So I've already taken off his right hand with his blaster.
Mm-hmm.
I will then, as I shear through him with a slice, take him at the middle, but also take off his left arm as well. So it's just going to cut straight across. So he is just completely torn asunder.
And where you cut is like still glowing bright red as it falls to the floor in front of you, a pile of nothing but damaged spare parts.
And I'm going to turn to my friends and go, "This was the droid I was looking for."
Wow.
Excellent.
Bye.
Did you have any? That was your
I regret
action.
nothing!
That was your action. Did you use a maneuver at all this turn? You still have a maneuver technically, I think, unless there was something. I don't think. I just think you attacked. So.
I just attacked. I think I'll use my maneuver to move closer to the next group.
Okay. So basically, you can get within short range of them. You'll have to use another maneuver to get engaged with them. If you'd like to spend 2 strain.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You got it. So you're running
I've
over.
used it.
Alright. So one of those droid groups is completely destroyed by Yeska.
Yes,
So that brings us
obliterated.
Yeah, that's all right. Next PC, who would like to go?
I will go.
Okay.
Am I within short range of the other group
Yeah,
of
you're
droids?
you're within short range between both of those. Like you're kind of like in the middle of them.
Okay.
So you could go for either.
Cool. I will go for one of them. It doesn't really matter which one. I'll go for the top left one. I think is one of them that's still up.
Yeah, that's also the one that looks like Yeska's running towards with his lightsaber.
Okay, well I'll go for the other one then.
Okay, you got it.
I'll go for the other one.
Sure.
I will mark for death with my maneuver.
Okay.
So I commit a force, and I will hawk bat swoop.
Yes.
Two-
Two in
Good.
1 session? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That droid had a family.
The
So
hawk bat always swoops twice.
Mistakes were made.
2 purple. Is there anything else?
He's over the steel
no.
chair.
There's nothing else. 2 purple.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
I get 2 extra for mark for death, 2 extra advantage for this. So I will activate linked for 3. I will crit for 2, and I will reduce strain by 1. That should be all 6 of them. So.
well.
Okay
That's
then.
16. Okay, and you crit 1. Okay.
Crit one.
Describe how you jump into the midst of these 4 droids and kill all 4 of them.
Okay, so I don't know what the like gymnastic term for it is, but where they do the little like when their body is like 90 degrees to the floor or straight horizontal with the floor, and then they do like the little flippy thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I. And then I'm spinning my lightsaber like behind my back with my 2 hands, doing like a little helicopter, and it goes through all midsections of them.
Oh, and there's just pieces of droid flying in the midst of this tornado vortex of purple lightsaber that you guys see in front of you. And then all 4, just the red eyes just shut down and are just lying piles of metal on the floor. That whole droid group, from full health to nothing. I put a big X here on my sheet. They're gone.
Yeah.
That ends Tizo's turn.
Yeah.
Another PC. I think we got Dran and Raven left.
I'll shoot the big boy.
Big boy? Okay.
Big boy!
He seems very... If a droid could look discouraged that he missed you, this droid definitely looks discouraged.
His LEDs are a little dimmer.
Yeah, the LEDs are a little
So
dimmer on
it's-
this one. So
2 black, 1 upgrade, 2 purple.
that's correct. Yep. Unless you want to, you could move a
Alright.
little bit closer if you wanted to and get it down to 1 purple with a maneuver. You'd be like right on the edge of the crevasse in front of you.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yep, you move up right on the edge. Cool.
All right. I'm gonna upgrade.
Woo! Here we go.
Wee.
Raven means business. Oh god dang.
Oh my
10,
gosh.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, 17. It's unfair.
I'm gonna spend that threat to give you a point of strain in the process of this heated
Alright.
battle.
That's fair.
I feel
Yep.
like that's a small win for me in this situation.
Yeah.
Sure. Take it.
Surprisingly
Look out,
enough,
we're gonna be
because of the shield protecting this individual, it looks like it's about ready to fall to pieces, but it is still clinging.
Oh,
This
That is the
little
game
bitch.
master's way of saying it has 1 wound remaining.
Oh, shoot.
It's your time, Dr. Dran.
Oh no, I'm not that good of a shot. And I don't think I
Heal
can
here.
harm these things with harm because they're not like organic creatures.
Does that end your turn, Raven?
Am I in short range or engaged?
You're short range.
Okay.
You'd
Yeah,
have
we're
to. You could use a maneuver to jetpack across that crevice, and get within engaged on your next maneuver.
No, I have a thing with hit and run that if I'm engaged, I can move back after I hit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. All right. So an NPC
So I was wondering,
can
like,
go.
how close did I move up?
I think the only thing that hasn't gone is that other droid group. So, they are going to concentrate fire on Tizo.
Okay, I will use a strain. They get an upgrade.
Okay, 1 upgrade. They are.
And then I have a defense.
Defense 1. And you
Yep.
came out of cover, so you don't have that benefit.
I'm out in the open
So I'm
now.
gonna go ahead and use a dark side to upgrade my pool.
Okay.
We'll upgrade that, and we're gonna take a shot. Blast a carbine.
Oh.
The dice just don't love me. They just don't.
Michael's
Tell the
face.
story,
he's
Michael.
like-
The dice tell the story.
The dice tell
Nice
the story.
story, Michael.
The force is
I'm
with
very
you.
good at reflecting blast bolts.
Passing a boost to the next NPC that gets to go. As I take the lower NPC off of there, because I think that's all that can go now.
Yeah, there's only 2 left.
Yep, 1 PC left.
Oh boy, am I short or medium range from the droidica?
You are currently medium range.
Okay, I'll use some movement to get closer to the edge here.
Okay, you do so.
to get short range theoretically if I can.
Yep, you're in short range.
I'm gonna strain a little bit here. I have to take 2 strain, I think, in order to take a second maneuver and aim at it.
Yeah, 2 strain to aim.
Okay,
Now the defenses on this, it's shield's still up, so it's 2 setback.
True setback.
With
Okay.
1 upgrade.
With 1 upgrade. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! And
And 1
what's its
purple?
normal to hit something at short range? I think is a 2. Is it
One-
a 2? for
one
me?
purple.
Is it a-
1 purple.
1.
Well, it
Oh,
might
okay,
be
okay,
2 for
okay,
you
cool.
with your upgraded. I don't know. Your upgraded gun do anything with that?
Oh no, I get another setback on that one. That's right. That's a good call. Okay.
And just because I'm
that's-
an ass, MG, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a dark side, and you can upgrade that again.
Well, that's fair enough.
Salty about his rolls.
I want.
That said, in
I'm
the
trying
same,
to
in the-
trying to get this destroyer droid to last for a little while.
At the same time, I'm gonna just try to like let the chaos of the battle kind of like fade into the corners of my senses as I just
Yeah.
focus on the mission at hand and try to spend a destiny point to upgrade myself.
Oh, there you go.
Do it to him.
Nice.
Yep.
Might as well spend 'em, we got
hopefully I
that
do this
big pull.
properly.
Got that big
Spend them
pull
or
with it.
lose them, right? So
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh, wait, is this real life?
Oh,
Nice.
look at that.
Oh.
Dran.
Well done, Doctor.
Doctor, give me news.
You're gonna take one strain
Okay.
because that's what the
I'm
threat
actually getting
does.
out there with the train. Yeah.
But go ahead and describe how you destroy this destroyer droid, and then on top of that, you get to add the triumph after it because it's gonna destroy.
Okay.
So you will still
Blast
have a
those
triumph to
doors open.
spend.
Okay. I guess could I say that where I'm standing there on the edge, I just kind of barely barely looking at it, still paying attention. Just like unleash like a volley of blaster pistol bolts, enough to like pierce through the shield and get a good shot on it, and that maybe I, in the process, cause a little bit of like terrain damage that helps us get across this thing a little easier. This chasm with the triumph.
Yeah, you know what? Here's what's gonna happen. You're looking,
Okay,
you're
okay.
looking and keeping your head in. You're going. The droid goes and begins to roll back. The shield deactivates.
Yeah.
Rolls back, slams into those massive double doors behind, and then one of them kind of just creaks open the slightest bit, and the other one goes falling towards you and slams down and makes a bridge across the chasm.
Nice.
Almost got my toes.
Just this cloud of dust just kind of emerges out from where it landed. Kind of consumes you and Raven because you're kind of standing up there close to her.
Yeah, I'm on the edge too.
I blow on my blaster
Bloody
pistol a
hell.
little bit and turn.
Well done, Doctor.
Excellent.
You saw that, Raven. I'm glad.
Oh, I saw it.
My last NPCs get to go. Well, my only NPCs get to go. My last droid group. They're gonna turn and fire because they see Yeska coming at them. They're gonna fire at Yeska.
Okay, that's one black.
One black.
Setback for them because of my coat.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a dark side to upgrade the attack. So we've got blaster carbine coming at you. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. How
gonna
much
hit.
of that can he soak? Okay.
10, 11, 12, 13 soakable damage.
All right, that's gonna hurt, but I can take it.
Okay.
I am not looking good, y'all.
They are then going to use their maneuver to take cover, giving them +2 if somebody fires at them.
Cover.
And now we've got all the PCs. Because there's these one group of 4
Good
commando droids who would like to go.
I'll go.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to fly up so I can get an angle so they're not undercover.
Okay, so are you flying straight up or at an angle to try to get a little closer to them? Because technically right now you're in medium range.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll fly over like on an angle up.
Okay,
Angled
so
up.
with one maneuver, you're up and within short range. And because you went at an angle, I'm going to, instead of a +2 bonus for their cover, they're going to get a +1 setback for
All
cover.
right.
Because you're kind of negating some of that cover as you fly upwards.
All right. One purple.
1 purple, 1 black.
All right.
Oh, I like how somebody drew them on the map. I like that.
Well, while you showed it, I was like furiously copying it.
That's good. Oh.
Ooh.
That's a good
Oh.
one. That's a good one. 10 damage.
Plus 3.
10,
Or is it-
13 damage, yeah. Always does plus 3. Oh wait, that's close. Yeah, I keep on forgetting there's a close. Is there close and then short, or is short
Is it close and short?
Let me-
Is close and
close
short
is
the
short.
same?
I think close is short. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me.
It's
double
short
check.
in space and it's close when you're on the ground or something.
Yeah,
or...
yeah. It's close in space.
Okay.
It's short on the ground. So yeah, you guys are in. Short.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
So yeah, so that does do plus 3. So it's 13 damage. Soakable. They do have 5 soak. So it reduces it to 8 total. So you actually do enough damage to destroy 2 of those droids that are hiding with your blaster fire.
Cool.
You also have... You could cash in 3 of those advantages to destroy a 3rd one. Because it critical automatically destroys a minion.
That's all that we have left, right?
Yes.
That we're aware of, yeah.
Well, there's 2 droids left. You can destroy one of them with a crit.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
So a 3rd one gets holes put through it with the blaster carbine and falls down onto the rubble that it was hiding behind. You have 2 advantage left to spend.
One left.
I'm gonna heal strain because I've been doing a lot of strenuous shit.
All right.
This, like, I'm more strained than I am wounded. So
You got it. So heal to your strain with those.
sorry, boys.
Those advantages. You got it. Brings us to our second PC. There's 1 droid hiding behind some rubble over there.
Oh.
I mean, Yeska was heading that way.
I am not happy with this droid at all.
It sounds like a duel. It sounds like a duel.
I am going to annihilate this droid.
Do it.
Don't get a despair.
Yeah, it was like you jinx yourself now.
Yep.
I go ahead and move over to him,
Okay.
and I try to lunge and skewer him with my lightsaber.
You got it. Go ahead and make your... The attack is going to be 2 purple dice and no setback.
All right. I clicked it, and my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. That's all right. Give it a
Hold,
moment.
please. I will use the real dice.
Oh.
Do you have Do you have enough real dice for this?
Maybe. Let me check. What is
Well,
my...
I guess you can always roll 1 twice and just keep track of your results.
I just need to double check what is my lightsaber check. That's 3 yellow for a lightsaber check, 2 purple, and I get an automatic advantage. So I'll just roll one. I'll just re-roll one of my yellows.
Gotcha.
I'm excited. I haven't got to use these yet. Okay, so I've got 2 of these guys so
That's
far.
fails.
2
Two
fails.
I've got 1 of these. So
1 success, 1 advantage.
One
and
advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage on this one.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's why.
Are you typing them in, MG?
I've got
Yeah, I'm typing them in.
one blank on my
1
Okay.
blank.
purple.
Okay.
So I've got 3 advantage so far, and my successes have canceled out.
Yep.
3
The
advantage.
He gets
Two-
a bonus.
Because-
He gets a guaranteed.
Because
Yeah,
I've got the 2 that I rolled plus an
Plus-
automatic.
Plus the automatic.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
So 3 advantage
So
plus
here's-
whatever
here's
this
my
is.
Last yellow die.
And that is a success.
All right.
Ah.
So a success with 3 advantage. Cool. So yeah, you hit. I think your base damage was 6, so that's a total of 7 base damage.
Yes.
Unsoakable. You can describe how you destroy it.
Fantastic. So I. Oh my.
That would have been.
Hey!
That would have
I
been
got
fantastic.
there to roll.
No, I think I'll stick with the one I
Zerber responded.
Either way, they are dead.
I'll stick to the one that I physical rolled because that felt really good.
Mhm.
So I do a very long, just kind of artful fencing lunge, and just like it's like pointing its blaster at me. It's probably, if I remember like from the movies and Clone Wars TV show, it doesn't hold its blaster up here. It kind of holds it down here. And so I'm going to just skewer right through its barrel into its chest with a single lunge. Just completely just...
And it falls and clatters to the floor as you do so.
And I remove my lightsaber and give a little kind of flick flourish.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And you guys are out of encounter. As all the droids have been destroyed.
Can I use...
I'm gonna stim up real quick.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Also, you guys can roll to heal strain.
Oh, thank goodness.
I always forget which two it is. I think it was discipline and cool, whichever one's
Cool,
higher.
yeah. Okay.
And,
I
it's,
feel a
no,
strain.
and you don't put any difficulty dice on that roll. You just make it without purpose.
Right.
So
And-
Does anyone need to be patched up?
Is that what you said?
Discipline.
I'm not feeling
is it
so good,
discipline or is
Doctor.
it resilience?
Gotcha.
I can never remember.
I never remember either.
I gotta.
How bad is your health, Yeska?
I have one remaining.
Oh my gosh. I think this makes it harder to
11 out
do.
of 12.
Current wounds equal to more than half a wound. Okay, this is an average check for me.
Average.
I get a bonus by being virtue of
And the way healing strain.
Oh,
works,
no.
The way healing strain works is you can only use successes on that roll to heal points of strain. You can't use advantage. Oh, Dran was trying
I
to make
can't
a
heal you,
medicine
Yeska.
check.
I was trying to patch up Yeska, but it didn't quite
Yeska, you
Doesn't quite
heal
work.
No.
3 strain, but you don't heal any
Oh, okay.
actual wounds from the
Oh,
attempt. It's that that
Thank you,
bedside manner you guys have gotten used to with Dr.
How
Dran.
Look at this!
I think I will also use the
Look at the
stim.
dice!
It's no offense to you.
A lot of blanks on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does the stim do again?
5.
5.
Yeah,
Five
5.
of it's the first stim of today. In game.
Although if
yeah.
you benefited from my force healing, the force healing was a stim, so it's
Oh. Yeah, if you guys got force healed,
Yeah.
your stims would do 1 less.
1 less.
So it's 4.
So it'd be 4.
So I will also do stim for 4. 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
oh,
For a minute.
doctor. Oh, thank you.
Well, it seemed that worked a little better than my.
And from looking
Oh,
around,
damn.
you guys,
Team effort. It's okay.
from looking around, you can see that these droids are way outdated. Like, these are droids, like, because they don't make battle droids anymore. Like, these were, when the Empire
Right.
came in, they were done making these droids. They didn't allow them. They were illegal.
Yeah,
So
they
you-
outlawed
yeah.
them.
So you guys get the idea that these droids have been here since the Clone Wars, and have been just in maybe low power mode or been waiting on orders that they were never given.
It's like a razor flip phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Buddy.
poor
Buddy.
Dran.
He's trying so hard.
So hard.
Well, I think we should keep going, not stay here for
Yeah, let's
any
make this
longer than
quick,
we have
boys.
to.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
All right, you have what used to be a chasm, now has a bridge across it. one of the doors is just laying there, and it's actually nice and sturdy, and it makes it easy to walk across this chasm over to the other side. Raven, you kind of reach out.
Did that on purpose.
You get some deja vu as you push that door open more. The one that's just on the other side, that you've seen this before, and you hear that creaking of that door open up, and you guys can see into the chamber. And just like I described to Raven whenever she did her foresight, you see that chamber, a large audience type chamber with a big table in the middle, and you see the exact same thing that she saw in her vision. Skeletal remains of 3 individuals laying by the table. There's another individual laying over to the right that looks different. The remains look different as you kind of glance over there.
Different how?
Would you like to get closer and investigate?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll walk in.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys can just feel the tension in this room. You can feel something gripping every part of you, as it seems like you just have that feeling that you're constantly being watched, or there's someone else present in the room with you. This table, as you get closer to it, it looks like it's made of a great table of some kind of oak. And there's evidence of some kind of old battle. You see laser blaster marks all throughout the room. You see these bodies on the table. The table looks slashed and burned in places as you get closer to it. It looks like withered old skeletal corpses of Nymordians in robes. Some of them still sitting in their chairs with lightsaber wounds. One of them's neck is sliced cleanly off, and its head lies a little distant away on the floor. You also see, over on the side as you approach the other one, I need whoever is inspecting the body of the one on the floor to... Anybody have a xenology? Is a knowledge skill?
It's technically it's a skill that I have, but I don't have any ranks in it.
Okay.
It's a career skill.
Right.
Dran's smart, but doesn't have any ranks.
Doesn't have any ranks? Okay.
Yeah, I got. It's a career thing.
Yeah,
But you don't
mine's a
have any
career thing. I
ranks?
just haven't put any
Okay.
ranks in it.
So basically, you probably want the person who has the highest, and I think this is based on intellect. So
I have 2.
whoever has the highest intellect can roll.
Oh Jesus, Dran!
Whoa!
Dran is one smart
Not even-
cookie.
Go right ahead, doctor.
Touch it.
This is an easy check.
Oh
so
gosh,
it's it's one purple.
That was I clicked the wrong thing instead of reset. One purple.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. One purple
Is
to
Is
this
this
check.
like xenobiology? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
like to be able to
it's
identify like species and using those types of things. Awesome.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
Hey.
Why couldn't that have been my medicine check?
By the
Exactly.
by the shape of the head and these openings, there's 2 large openings in the skull. This is a corpse or skeletal corpse of a Twi'lek.
Oh,
I would tell everyone that. Yeah.
You also can see that they were wearing brownish robes when they were killed, and there's 2 holes through the chest cavity that look very similar to lightsaber holes.
The robes are like the Jedi and the holocrons, right?
They look exactly like them.
Can I look around to see if there's any lightsabers on the ground?
You look around, there are...
We
There
were
are-
told about a
there
Nyat,
were-
a Howry, and a
there are-
Morn.
There are no lightsabers lying around this body. I need everybody to make a vigilance check for me, please. This is going to be 2 purple dice, average check.
Ooh, could I use that Can I use my 2 advantage just to heal? Or wait,
Sure.
that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Cool. Never mind.
Those of you that rolled threat on this check, those threat becomes strain. So you guys can aim any threat on the check becomes a point of strain. Yeska, Dran, and Raven. Up a few levels into the audience chamber part that kind of circles around the room. You imagine like a stadium type setting that's round, and it looks like, you know, bleachers that kind of run up the side. There is another skeletal corpse laying up in the bleacher area, kind of hunched over the seats.
I will go to take a look.
All right. You
And
head
my
on.
strain is like, it's difficult and gross. And
Absolutely. You head on up, and there is another corpse. In this
is
balcony
it also
of
direct
ruins.
robes?
It is. It's slumped against the far side of a balcony. Its tattered and decaying brown and tan robes are of a Jedi Knight, with a clean hole in its chest. Its arms lie at its sides, one hand open, and 2 severed halves of a lightsaber only centimeters away. And in the other hand is still a clasped fist.
I will take the pieces of the lightsaber and put it into my pocket
Sure.
to honor this fallen Jedi later. But I will also then try to pry open this skeletal fist.
You bend down and you start to do one finger, and it doesn't have any tension on it whatsoever. The bones almost just immediately start to shatter and break from just being here for so long. And as you open it, you start to see a familiar blue glow protrude from inside the hand. And then you take another finger, and inside its hand is a blue glowing kyber crystal that looks almost identical to the one that you guys got out of Markov's lightsaber on Arbuine.
I think I found it.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Creeps
This
around
place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Is that a gist term?
Yes. The heebies were an ancient kind of spirit ghost.
Oh, sounds
And
terrifying.
the jibbies are the small bumps that one gets when you are feeling afraid. The heebie-jeebies.
Always great to be educated on various cultures.
Yes.
Wow.
You're welcome. You now have some more knowledge of the cheese. You're welcome.
Is there any way that to like maybe identify who the knights were? I know they're skeletal forms, but I don't know if they had any
Didn't,
notes or something.
A
Yeah,
wallet.
anything on these people, like
didn't the
anything on their
crime
person,
Tell us names of the two Jedi?
money, ID
Oh,
right, they did.
cards.
You also
did.
have access to Soljo Ward via
Oh, we could bust them out and have
the
them look.
holocron.
Do we have the holocron?
What did you do?
I was just saying, oh, we keep the holocron on the ship, right? So do we have the holocron with us?
I didn't bring it.
I think this is just the kyber crystal. We do not have the holocron.
Yeah.
We say we brought the holocron with
You
us?
can
flip it- we can
flip a
flip a
destiny point and say you brought the holocron with you.
Yes, we flip.
Sure.
Either way.
Sure.
I will flip.
So who
Oh,
has the
thank you.
holocron?
It's like when you see the dog ate the pillow and you're like, what did you do?
Tizo, why don't you say you have holocron because you flipped the death?
Sure. I will take the holocron out of my bag.
Tizo
Set it on the
removes the holocron.
oak table.
It has that
I'm just
different
gonna start
shape now that
looting
one-
bodies.
Okay.
I'm watching the entrances. I'm creeped out.
Honestly, everything that could have been here that was probably lootable was pretty much destroyed. Their robes are completely tattered and like if you try to take one and like it'll just like tear.
Yeah.
It does look like the only thing that was lootable was that broken lightsaber that was
Okay.
that Yeska has 2 halves of. I mean,
Cool.
it looks like it does still have a kyber crystal inside, but the actual hilt is totally destroyed. So you could essentially take the kyber crystal out and use it in your own lightsaber, or rebuild a new hilt and put that one inside of it.
This will be salvageable to honor this Jedi. But let's have a quick talk with the soldier.
Yeah. See what his explanation is here.
Should we add in to Crystal, or should we just talk?
I think we should add that other one in.
Okay.
All right.
I will slot in the next kyber crystal.
All right. You slot in the next kyber
I will
crystal.
As he does that, I step back and like lean up against a pillar or something.
Okay.
So I'm not forefront.
Sure.
I'll be forefront. I will. Have some questions.
As the kyber crystal is inserted, you see the holocron rise up, and it starts to shift, and it takes a new form as parts of the shape change. Every time you've done this, it's changed its form into a different shape, more elaborate, more a different design. And then the pieces kind of break apart, and you see that translucent version, that hologram version of Suljo Ward appear. So, you have found the second kyber crystal.
Yes. Although now we have a few questions.
What has happened?
Apparently you happened.
I happened?
Yes, you happened all over this room.
Raven just goes. All right, I'll let it go.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
Look, we have been trying to reconstruct this holocron using your guidance, trusting that you have what's best in mind. However, we have recently been learning some things about your past real life that make us very concerned.
I can understand that. I
don't think you do.
Well,
You're supposed to be.
It's hard for me as
good
a
Jedi. You're supposed to be peace-loving and keeping. And we have been discovering that you're killing not only peaceful people at the special meeting, but also your own Jedi.
I am incapable of truly understanding what it means because I am just a holographic.
I will speak small words.
I'm just a holographic representation of Suljo Ward. I'm terribly sorry about any trouble that I have caused, but I understand now that you've inserted this second kyber crystal. I was able to incorporate just a fraction of those emotions that were stored within this holocron before Suljo Ward left, before I left this planet.
Okay. Try to understand.
But we know he left.
Your Suljo Ward is capable of incredibly terrible things and has killed innocent people.
And when I left, when Suljo Ward left, I was badly injured. I felt pain. I felt regret. I felt betrayed. I felt hatred. I felt fear. I'm incapable of feeling those things now as a hologram, but those feelings, those thoughts, were stored under this holocron. And also, I know where Soldier Ward went when he left Cato Naimoidia. He went to a planet called Moraband. And I went there to die. And if
Michael, would I know what that planet means?
does anybody
Being
have
one that's
knowledge? Oh, knowledge in the Jedi? Does you have knowledge lore? I'll allow you to
I
make
have lore.
I'll allow you to make a lore check on this.
I got some lore. I will also make a check.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's
How
gonna
was the-
be for Tizo, it's gonna be 2 purple. For everybody else, it'd be 3
Okay.
purple.
That's fine.
Ooh.
I'm going to
Tizo
upgrade.
Because of Tizo's backstory.
I'm going to upgrade
Okay.
one of my die.
Oh. But he overheats his brain a little bit.
It causes 2 strain and 2 conflict to even think about this.
I was gonna say
Tizo.
it's probably
What?
makes me angry.
Yes. Moraband, you know, is the
Hmm?
birthplace of the Sith. It's where the Sith came from.
Oh my god.
And apparently Soldier
And if anybody's
Ward...
paying attention,
Go ahead.
if anybody's paying attention to Tizo, his hands are clutched again, like very strong grip, like knuckles going white when when that name was mentioned. But I'm not gonna say anything.
And he just basically says, I was injured, I was in pain, I regret my actions, and I left. I got away as soon as it happened. And at that point, I don't know, but if I have taken the 3rd Kyber crystal to Moraband, that means that the potential for that Kyber crystal falling into the wrong hands could be devastating.
Do you know why you chose that planet?
I went there to die.
Something there? You went there to die. Why that one and no other planet? Is there something special about it?
Because I knew that was the place I could be alone.
Alright.
And no one would think to go there for me.
So you expected to be alone?
Yes. To die.
Alright.
Well, I guess I know where we're going next.
Alright, let's get out of here. We'll
Agreed.
talk more later.
Yes, let's get back to the ship and get off of this planet. I'm just very tired of this place.
I'd take the holocron, disable it,
Gotcha.
hand it back to Tizo.
Alright, Tizo.
I don't take it.
He doesn't
Okay,
want
then
it.
I'll keep it.
Nice.
Tizo, you good? For now, until we
I
get back
think
on
we
the
can-
ship.
We'll see.
All right,
Tizo, stay with us. It's
I
okay.
got you. Yeah, we're not going.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
And with the 2nd Kyber crystal in hand and inserted into the holocron, our heroes walk back across the broken door of the chasm. And you see the long dissipating shadows of the ambient light that seems to cascade from the darkness of the hallway as you guys walk down the hallway. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Star Wars Force and Destiny.
Yay!
Well done, crew. Well